Use your God-given talent to provide information and stories about the environment and how we can make our world a better place. Plant and grow trees at home, at your school, with your family, classmates, and friends. You can also grow fruit trees at your schools and homes. The fruit trees will not only contribute to creating a better environment, they are also a source of food and income. According to Nelson Henderson, the true meaning of life is to plant trees under whose shade you do not expect to sit. End of quote. Make sure your environment is always clean. Do not litter. This will keep diseases at bay. As the saying goes, cleanliness is next to godliness. The future of our nation is dependent on all of us, and what we do today will impact all of us tomorrow, and more so to you learners, since the future belongs to you. As Warren Buffett says, someone sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. This is why it is so important to ensure that the environment is protected and taken care of. We are gathered here today to launch an award that will reward those who are playing a significant role in environmental preservation and conservation through their creativity. I acknowledge the outstanding contributions to the development of the logo, name, and tagline for this award. We will be awarding the best entries today. To every student and school that participated, your ideas and dedication is deeply appreciated. With a median age of 19, our nation is a young, dynamic entity that holds incredible potential. According to a World Bank report of 2022, we have about 17 million students in primary and secondary schools in Kenya, as indicated even by our CS today. This award will target learners, including special needs students, in over 89,000 public and private primary and secondary schools across all the 47 counties of our great republic, Kenya. Our schools are the fertile grounds that will sprout a generation of conservationists and guardians of the planet. Schools are able to nurture a generation of environmentally conscious citizens. Although the largest segment of the population affected by climate change is young people, including learners, they lack a forum to express their opinions and suggested solutions, and we are grateful because of what the President has told us today through their resolutions. The award is one of the many forums that will provide a platform for learners to not only express themselves creatively, but also engage in conservation while educating those around them and calling them to action on the ground. Further, the award will address the need to inculcate climate change awareness among children and youth as stipulated in Kenya's National Climate Change Framework Policy and the Climate Change Act of 2016. Climate change is no longer a conversation behind closed doors. The effects are plain for all to see. This is why it is important for everyone to take proactive steps towards environmental stewardship. We have planted 1.149607 trees across the country. We have also established 33 mama fruit gardens in schools in Kakamega, Trans Nzoia, Elgeyo Marakwet, Nandi counties, and donated 5,428 seedlings to schools. At Kakamega Forest, Shikuza Block, we have planted 30,000 trees, and we are currently in the process of building 6 classrooms at Shikuza Primary School. You know, CS, when we went to Shikuza Primary School, where the prison is, because that is the Shikuza prison, we were actually taken to classrooms that, the kids are still smearing and, they still have mud and very poor condition. And what we committed at Mama Doing Good is to construct 6 classrooms, as you can see, and the construction is going on. And I'm sure when we change the environment of the kids, the learning environment, because it is one thing to talk about the environment, which is the growing of the trees, but also the learning environment also needs to change so that our children can learn better, they can have better, good conditions. And as God enables us, as we continue going to these places, we shall continue to partner with your ministry to make sure that at least the children have a good learning environment. As we thought of what other ways we could support the National Tree Restoration Campaign, the idea of including learners was born. Proverbs chapter 26, verses 6 says, "Train up a child in the way they should go, and as they grow, they will not forget." And I know many other times we quote this verse of the Bible looking at character and just helping the children in their character development. But also in issues environment, it applies. Because when we teach our children to conserve the environment as young as they are, seated here today, and then going into their future, they will not forget and they will continue conserving the environment. The Environmental Award is a learner-led initiative that incorporates creativity and innovation. It is also important to note that teachers are the key to the success of these awards in helping the learners through the process and working with them to become true environmentalists. It will be my joy to see all of you and every school participate in this competition. Apart from expressing yourself creatively on matters environment, you will learn how to practically plant and take care of trees, vegetables, and much more, which is part of the practical learning as envisioned in the competence-based curriculum, CBC. The award we are launching today adds to the many initiatives that are all aimed at turning back the tide of environmental degradation and mitigation against the effects of climate change. The power to shape our world lies within each of us, but especially with our youth. Ladies and gentlemen, let us empower our learners to become the driving force in our mission to safeguard our environment for them and the generations to come. To our partners, your support has been invaluable. Together, we are fostering a generation of passionate and sustainable environmental warriors who will ardently conserve our precious surroundings and collectively build a better planet for all. In the upcoming phases, we will work closely with the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, and the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development to ensure that every learner across the country is aware of this award program. Every participant in this award scheme will become part of a growing movement of conservationists whose impact will last for generations to come. Now, with those few remarks, I am pleased to award the winners of the logo, the name, and the tagline competition and declare the First Lady Environmental Award officially launched.